Welcome back to our channel, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had that Hyena that puts nacho cheese all over her hot Cheetos, smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and have them smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the following patrons: Mickey Bats, Carmine the Pitbull, American Mestizo, Lori, 559CO, Ruben, Cornbread Killer, Herb Yuma AZ, CJ Salvalza, EOP Whisper, No Cracks Bitch, Las Vegas Flights Live, Gavino, Give Me Two Good Coughs, Pre of These Nuts, Lockdown 5, Crystal Bon La Reina, Don't Trip, Winston, Tony, Trailero 760, Armando, Abuelita Irma, Abuelita Journey, Breathing Underwater, El Skid, Hobie Cat, Lead with Love, Elbert 12, AI Vega, Esquiel, Big Bad 48, JT, Nova, Linda, the Retired CEO, Michigan Wolverines, Mikey 559, the homie Marius, Chevelle 66, Gigi, and Daus Herrero. If you have not already signed up for that Patreon, this Friday I am giving away an Xbox X Series bundled with a game. All right, the way you enter is by joining that Patreon. Hit that link in the description below. You can give that shit away on Christmas. Now, this motherfucking episode right here, man, I started a whole episode 6 minutes ago. Started just fucking dozing off and putting myself to sleep. I'm like, hell no, this shit ain't good. Gee. It's actually talking about a heavy hitter, too. Now, I've never done that, so I probably won't start now. That's the problem. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna say this, right? That's not my lane yet. But look, something that I touched on the live. All my lives have been popping recently. I talked about how when I came out on the news, Fox News 5 at Donovan, I'm right there, showed up. Because the major power outage, there's always power outages there. And I was speaking on behalf of the inmates and their living condition, right? You had inmates' families right there protesting and giving their airing their concerns as well. Well, man, my IG blew up like various shit. Like the ones that get it for sure. The ones that know me, right? Here we go. But you had people writing shit like, sounds like a prison to me, right? Referring to their not having any running water or flushing toilets or power. Other people like, oh, well, I was in the military. I didn't have cold water either. So, yeah, so was I. Big fucking deal, right? All of these comments, somebody put like, oh, you did your whole career or you did work in there and then now all of a sudden you care about the inmates' living conditions. You guys have missed. Imagine a topic going over your head. What the fuck was that? It's too good for your own good is what that was. Let me tell you guys something, man. Especially if you're new to the department. Especially if you're in the department and you actually think you're about something. In your head, you actually think you're about it. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. It might crush your hearts and dreams right now. And hey, maybe I thought about the same way at one point in my career too, right? Some people wrote, oh, they only care about the inmates. They only care about the inmates. They don't care about staff. Well, yeah, that's true. But that's neither here nor there. You have to understand, the same people that are responsible for the power burning out. Oh, and if you guys want to know why RJD is in shambles and the infrastructure is falling apart, I may or may not have heard that since it was built in 1987. Since then, all the wardens that work since then, they would pocket the money, bonuses, maintenance money, and instead of fixing the place up and maintaining it, they would just pocket it, allegedly. Right? So that explains why it's fucking falling apart and in shambles, right? Think about it. I just dropped some knowledge on you guys. So the same exact people that are responsible for the buffoonery, that's what I call it, the lights not being on, the water, are the same exact people responsible for fucking you in the ass. Green side. Okay, you see it now? No, Hector, that's not true. Right. You guys talk about holding this line, right? Holding the line. And I used to think about it too, like, oh no, I can't lose. We cannot give up this prison. And I know why, because I had 12 more years to go. It's like, man, I don't give a fuck. I want my yard to run hard. I want my yard to run structured, right? Respect, or get dropped on your head. What the hell did you just say? It happens, right? If the inmate creates an imminent threat, per policy, they can pick him up and drop him on his head. All right, that's the truth. What do you want me to tell you? Here we go. Holy shit. I think I've seen that a couple times. Oh man. But possibly. But no, think about it. You're woofing. You're selling woof tickets, man. You're saying this, you're saying that. Well, what have you done? Right? Look what I did. I left the depot. I actually did something, right? Oh, Hector, you're hitting us with that truth. Stop right now. Stop right now. You're hitting us with that truth. I actually did something, right? I left. I put my money where my mouth is. And I got no more money. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. That is called holding a line. That is called standing for something. What are you doing? Honestly, if you think you're so big and you're so bad and inmates are pieces of shit and they should have nothing, they should be stripped away from everything. Good, they don't have water. Yeah, well, you're a bitch. You do what your dumbass fucking captain tells you to do, right? And you like it. And if you don't like it, you're going to like it some more. What's the difference, right? Listen to what I'm telling you. You're in no position to be asserting any type of power. Like, yeah, I'm not talking about rules, regulations, policy, and procedure. Of course, you got the peace officer. You know, you got the fucking right to do that. I'm talking about, like, you done missed the whole fucking point, man. You done missed the whole point. What do you think the higher ups are gonna see and say when they see people like me, former Green, and the family members of inmates saying the same thing? They're gonna say, "Holy shit, they teamed up. They teamed up against us. That's all bad, right?" Yeah, that's all bad for them. That's what needs to happen. Now, of course, I don't want you to get your neck adjusted in the prison. That'd be ridiculous, right? I don't even want you playing fucking foosball with the inmates, right? I definitely don't want you playing basketball with the inmates. I don't want you playing hacky sack with the inmates. Now, why is that, Hector? You just said, hey, inmates are all that in a bag of chips. No, because that is going to create somebody getting fucking hurt, right? I also have common sense. I also have knowledge of safety and security. Now you guys, well, I don't give a fuck whether you guys see it or not. I just had to get that shit off my chest, man. Say it with some bass in your voice, Hector. Eso! And stop yelling eso. That's a little CO back here. Hey, lock it up. Take it back to your cell, right? So you tell me who's big and bad. Are you big and bad? Are the inmates big and bad? Is administration big and bad? Am I big and bad? How about everybody just mind their own fucking business and do what's best for humanity, right? Do what's best. How about that, man? How about that? On my live, I don't know why, but I just showed, like, this is a really good knife, right? I don't know why I just pulled it out right now. ADD, but on my live, I talk about whites making weapons. This would be like a fucking white weapon right here, man. Like, just, and I put some tape around it because I'm institutionalized. But don't trip. Don't trip. But yeah, man, that's all I wanted to say. So it was like, I'm right there trying to shine the lights on the cucarachas up at the top of administration. And you motherfucking bottom feeders are like, hey, inmates shouldn't have water, shouldn't have. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The adults are in the goddamn room right now, man. I'm trying to do something up here. Fucking assholes. That's what that was like, right? In fact, that came out good right there. You shut the fuck up. The fuck back to your room, right? You got a security check to go do. Make sure they're not overdosed, dead, fucking each other in the ass. The hell, Hector? What's the truth? Sometimes it's wild in there, right? Anything can happen. Anything can happen in prison. It's that smell, G. Oh shit. Te quiero machucar los frijoles, G. The hell? That means for my white speaking friends is like means I want to smash your beans. But yeah, man, that was a good little 10-minute teaser, Weezer, Breezer. I just had to get that shit off my chest. These videos these last couple days have been really shorter than normal. Reason being is, hey, dude, we are pumping out that content for that documentary. G, man, more to come, more to come. So let me end it with this. I'm giving away a fucking Xbox X series on the Patreon, right? The way you enter to win is just becoming a member. Hit that link in the description below. The message for today, man. The message for today, well, besides be humble or get humbled, it's like I used to think that way, man. I used to be what do you call it? It's steps, right? It's growing up. It's expanding your mindset. Right? You don't have to believe a fucking word I say. I don't care. I'm not here to convince anybody, right? At all. What the hell you doing, Hector? I don't know. I'm trying to shine a light on things. Um, Give me two good coughs. The one that winks, not the one that stinks. The hell? But yeah, man. Again, I'm not a political channel. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. The only way to beat the system is to band together. They will not know what to do. Actually, we're going to gain some traction, and then they're going to change their game plan. They're sneaky little fuckers, man. And they have no end to them either. They like little rats and snakes. But yeah, with that, stay positive and keep pushing forward.